We're doing NFL picks, everybody. That's right. Every week for this entire NFL season, Steve calls in and gives me 5 big games in NFL, and I use my powers to predict the correct winners or maybe who's going to cover. Oh, but after a great run where I was 35-25, Steve, I have fallen, right?
You have stumbled, but there is time to get back up. You were 1 and
Okay.
4 for Week 15, so let's get that in the rearview mirror. You are 38-32 for the season, glass half full. So you're still making
Wow.
money on the year.
Wow. Wow. I was up 10 games, Steve.
It's been a rough few weeks.
35-25, and now I'm 38-32. I'm throwing picks like Tua in the fourth quarter. Oh my god. Oh my god. What went right for me last week? Not a lot, right? What did I got?
Denver was your saving grace. You haven't had an 0-5 week, knock on wood. So Denver was your saving grace. You got the win with the Colts. Everyone else broke your heart.
Right.
And they weren't even. It wasn't even like a point spread thing. They just lost. So
Yeah, no, it wasn't good. Okay. All right. What do we got? We got a game going right now that's important to my Dolphins season, though the Dolphins season is done. It's done. It's emotionally done. But what do we got? Pick number 1.
all right, here we go. Week 16, pick number 1. Pittsburgh is at Baltimore. Baltimore is a 6.5 point favorite at home.
Okay. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna do this again. I think it burned me last week with the Steelers. It burned me last week with the Steelers. I know it did. That Eagle game. Ravens are gonna win, but Steelers, they're gonna be, I'm gonna say, within 4.
We're doing this again, huh?
We're doing it again.
All right, Pittsburgh.
So Ravens to win. I'm writing this down for myself. Steelers cover.
Yep, 6.5 points. Baltimore is a favorite.
Okay. All right. Trust me on this.
Game number 2
Okay.
is the LA Rams at the New York Jets. The Jets are a 3-point underdog at home, and I picked this game just because I know you like to dunk on the Jets.
I do love the dunk on the Jets. And who knows, by the end of this game, Aaron Rodgers might have fired himself or decided to not play with helmets because he believes helmets actually hurt your brain because it squeezes the brain, and he's heard it from some guy. So we are going to go LA big on this one here.
LA big. My favorite NFL story of late is the fact that Woody Johnson considered Jerry Jeudy's Madden rating when they were attempting to trade for him. So, yeah.
As you should.
True story.
You should. Okay. So we got Ravens, Rams, or Ravens, Steelers to cover, Rams. Got it.
Got it. Game number 3, Philly at Washington. Washington is a 3.5 point underdog at home.
I had lunch with Mark Ellis yesterday. He was a Washington Commanders fan. Occasionally, I play Fortnite with Hal Lublin, who's a Philadelphia Eagles fan. I love both those men. I'm loyal to both of them. I want Washington to win, but this ain't the year for it. It's the Eagles' year. Barkley's going to run for $160. Eagles, big win.
Go Birds.
Okay.
Go Birds.
That's number 3.
Game number... We'll have to get a sounder for that. Game number 4. This is a dealer's choice. It's in the spirit of Christmas. I want to give you a chance here at one of these few games, or one of these 2 games, give you a better chance at getting a correct pick here. So between these 2 games, you can pick one, and then we'll record one. So Detroit is a 6.5 point favorite going to Chicago, or Minnesota is a 3 point favorite going to Seattle.
Tell you what, if I was to pick the lines, that'd be the easy way out. Okay, that you know one of the best baseball stories, Steve. Looking at a 400 batting average in the final game of that season, the Red Sox gave Ted Williams the option to sit, and his batting average would have rounded up to 400. Ted Williams, decorated war hero, pilot in 2 wars, said, "Not today, not on my watch. I'm going to earn it." And he went out and finished with a 406 batting average, right? 406, 403, whatever it was. That I undercut my own dramatic story with that. We're not going to go with the Lions Bears. That's an easy pick. We're going to the other one. What was it? Vikings at Seattle.
Correct.
What's the line?
Seattle is a 3 point underdog at home.
Well, they should be. Minnesota's going to win by a touchdown.
Love it. Minnesota's looking good. Sam Darnold. Hell happened there. All right.
Right? Okay.
Game number 5, as always, the Miami Dolphins are at home They are hosting the San Francisco 49ers, and I am checking for the third time, and I don't mean this in a mean way, but your Dolphins are favored by 1.5, and that's mostly because San Francisco is fielding a hospital team. So
yeah, I got to tell you, it's been a hard year for the Dolphins, and it's been hard to watch at times, but it's been fun to watch at times. I have tough time blaming Tua for last week. I think he did some things wrong, but when you've got an offensive line that one of your starters was like delivering UPS 2 weeks ago on a practice squad, what are you going to do? You're averaging barely 3 on the run game. You're going to make some bad decisions because you have to. I don't hold it on to Tua. I still want one more year to McDaniel, and I think they're going to prove it in the last 3 games. 49ers. We're going to get revenge for the 1984 Super Bowl, played in 1985. We're going Dolphins big over the Niners at home.
All right, taking the Dolphins. So here are your Week 16 picks. As a quick recap, you're taking Pittsburgh over Baltimore because of the point spread. You're taking the Rams over the Jets, Philly over Washington, Minnesota over Seattle, and the Miami Dolphins over San Francisco. Those are your Week 16 picks.
I'm telling you right now, Steve, mark it down. I'm going 4-1 this week. We're back in the winner's circle. Thank you, Steve, for the NFL picks.